Hello, everyone. It is still the 16th or the 17th day. I think it's the 16th day. I can't see my calendar, so I'm not sure which day it is of this August farewell extravaganza, but I need to put out another video today because of the fact that my attempt to put out a stereoscopic 3D video of this game completely, well, not completely failed, but mostly failed. 66% failed. And that's because of the fact that for some gosh darn reason, I am absolutely unable to come up with a solution for rendering out that video. I have tried everything in the frickin' book. I have literally about half a dozen ways of getting encoding H.264 format video to put up on YouTube, but I can't get it working. None of them work. They all crash. And I was able to use Visual Studio, since I have that on this system. I'm a wannabe developer. I was able to use that to debug Adobe Premiere Pro, and I've learned exactly what the error is that's causing it to crash, and it's an access violation that appears in random memory areas during the encoding process. And sometimes I get an illegal instruction error as well, and I don't really know what either of these means. These are not errors that I should be getting from a real product, not something that's in development. Sure, if I was actually writing some C++ code and I screwed up and I tried to access some memory that wasn't actually allocated to my program, then I could understand getting a memory access error. But I don't understand it for Premiere Pro, and I think that I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows. I think that might be the issue. The issue is not my hardware. 99.9% certain of that. I did do some tests. I've done a number of hard drive tests on my hard drive that I use for recording video ever since this problem first started about a month and a half ago, and it's always come up in the green. But what I did was I wrote a little bit of the Talos project. See, what I was trying to do was put it out in parts, 3 parts, 15 minutes each. I wrote the first part I wrote the second part. Okay, let me just start over with that thought. The first part I just exported out in H.264 like I normally would, and that worked. And then the second part, it wouldn't work. It kept getting the error, so I rendered it out to a lossless format. And then that was on another drive separate from the main drive that I use for recording. So this is a different drive, and it still gets the same error, so it's not an issue with the hard drive. It's not a hard drive issue, I mean. And I did a test of my memory. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Took a few minutes to test all that RAM, and it came back no problems detected. So I don't know what a memory issue could be referring to, except for if Windows is screwing up with how it allocates memory to programs. I'm not sure how that could be happening, but I think that's what the issue is, and so I think I might. What I'm thinking is, after this farewell extravaganza, maybe I'll go pick up Windows 10. Or I'll install Windows 10, give that a shot. But it seems that something is seriously wrong with my Windows installation right now. And, well, Looks like I'm not going to be able to do any more 3D videos because I can't use Premiere. So I'm using OBS right now. This is going to be a 60 frames per second video. And let's see if I can bring up the game right now. Here we go. I've had some issues recording this with OBS. If I do not bind the game capture to the game when I first boot it up and I'm on the start menu, I cannot actually capture the game for some reason. And I'm going to be playing this at 1080p with slightly reduced settings because I cannot record with OBS in dual GPU mode for some reason. Apparently this game doesn't really properly support dual GPU mode. Or SLI, I should say. And you have to use kind of a workaround. I don't know why it wouldn't support it properly, but it does not, so there you go. So let's try and play this game for a little bit. I need to make up for those two parts that are unable, they're never going to see the light of day because I'm unable to get them to work. I can't get them to render. I tried for hours to get parts 2 and 3 to render. And I give up. It's not going to work. So, I really have no idea. I mean, all the different ways of encoding H.264, and like I said, I have 6 independent I have many independent ways of doing it. None of them would work. They all crashed. The encoder crashed. Always. Keys. First I've seen of keys. I unlock a gate here. Yep. Actually, what's in here? Well, I can't get in there. I need this other jammer. So since this game has a lot of detail in it, this video is going to look kind of pixelated, I think. Especially since I'm doing the encoding live, so it can't optimize as well as if I was doing like a two-pass process for this encoding. But it's gonna have to do. Yeah, I still got this cough going, man. I had a doctor's appointment today, and doctor said that my lungs were fine. He couldn't hear any problems, couldn't hear any bronchitis or anything like that. So that's good news, but I guess allergies, he said, is probably the cause. So I can seek counsel. Did anyone manage to solve this one?
My blessed messengers must be earned.
No messenger will aid you until you've discovered their resting place. Turn here, then, to seek their counsel. I spent much time waiting for the designer to take my hand until I realized that he had been guiding me all along. I realized that it isn't for me to seek his help. It's for me to help myself. So what is this doing? So I won't be able to jam anything through these gates here. I wonder what the purpose of this room is. Oops. Whoops. An escalating problem. Okay. I need that ball to go... Can the ball go in here? Alright, so that's the purpose of that room. What have we got in here? So I can go up here. jam that thing. Don't know why I would do that yet. Oh, wow. So this place is... This is an expansive puzzle. Let's take a look at it. That thing coming all the way around here? Yep. Okay, there are the keys. Oh, whoa. I'm gonna need a jammer. Get in there. Looks like there is nothing else in here right now. Okay. So how am I gonna get this jammer on this side? I definitely need to do a sequence of getting the jammer onto that side. Then I need to be able to jam that to get at the keys, and I can go in there. How can I do this? Nothing, no other jammer around. Alright, so let's make this happen. How I actually don't know. And if there were two jammers, I could see how I could do this. I put it up there. I cannot. Interesting. Nothing of use that I can do with the jammer except for this. Jam that one. Can't jam that up there. Jam this or jam that. Oops. I haven't tried putting him out here. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I'm stumped right now. I don't see any way to get this jammer on this side. And it could be that there's some mechanic, some interaction between aspects of the game that I don't understand. Okay, so I can go up here. Can't do anything with the jammer up here, though. I figured that I'm supposed to put the ball in here. Because there's nothing else here. But it doesn't help me, really. I think I should move on. Can't figure that one out right now. Let's try this one. Bit tied up. Okay. Yep. A lot of jamming going on here. Okay. So we'll just leave those jammed up for the moment. Let's see what we can do. Okay, if I want that star, I'm gonna need a third, which I should be able to easily get like this. So there we have a star. And it looks like the bomb blew up the turret. That's cool. Okay. Stashed for later. Need keys to get in there. Need a jammer to jam that so I can access that jammer. We need to find another jammer as soon as possible. Or we could find the keys first, then get the jammer. Jam that. Steal this. I don't need to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Let's check for stars. Whoops. No stars. I think it's just... just this one now. I gotta figure this out. An escalating problem, okay. What can that mean? Got one jammer. Obviously, I gotta do something with this, right? I don't know what. Doesn't seem to be any benefit to locking the stupid ball into that room. Door's locked. Purpose. Man, I keep thinking that there needs to be a second jammer somewhere where this is impossible. Apparently it's possible to do this with just one. So is there some way of disabling force fields that I don't understand? Other than like switches with lights like I did in the demo? This is very simple because I don't have a lot of options. Maybe it has something to do with that thing telling me that I need to find a keeper or something before I can ask for help. Maybe that's how I get a second jammer. Because I don't think I can do anything. I don't think I can do anything right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go to another world. So I'll do a few more puzzles, I guess. I'm just super tired. Out of it. This is probably not the right game for me to be playing in this state of mind. But I don't know. I think 15 minutes is good enough when I promised 30 plus minutes per day.
I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone. Excess data cleared.
Push it further. I don't know what that flashing symbol meant. Alright, so now we're getting into these. With the lights. I mean, with the lasers. Oh. That's what it meant. I haven't unlocked those items, or those tools yet. How do I do that? Yeah. I guess I can't do anything here right now. So I'll go back to the terminal and see if there's any help I can get. Insufficient privileges. Yeah, I don't know the password. Too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new admin account? So if you fail to log in, it'll just create an account for you. Excellent security. So go here with data prevention legislation. You'll see consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Okay, here we go. What is your subjective reaction to this image? Face. What best describes a person? Okay, so I have an account now. Alright, bunch of glitchy mail. That was useless. See if I can do anything with these consoles yet. Nope. Oh, I can do this one. And I've unlocked the lasers. I mean, not the lasers, but the focusing crystals.
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
Thank you, God. I'm just gonna do a couple more of your puzzles and I'm gonna call it quits. I'm just super tired. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I get videos out. Quality is irrelevant. So these are pretty cool, the way these work. So I need to light it up. So you select targets. And then you can do this. Whoops. So there was a red one here. The heck do I get a red laser from? Or a red beam from? I think this is some mechanic I don't have unlocked because seems impossible right now. Maybe there's an outlet somewhere that I can't quite see. Yeah, I've got to believe that there's something hidden Maybe up top somewhere or something like that. I don't see anything. It doesn't work. Alright. Branch it out. This will be the last one. Yeah, so the cool thing is you can select an arbitrary number of places to redirect the light. Which is really cool. So that's up there. So I can do like this. Probably physically impossible for a single crystal to do that, but hey. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I don't know what that means. I've unlocked all the pieces to some box. Let's go back here and see if I can figure out what that refers to. Also, something A I've also unlocked. Okay. Is this the box? Yes, it is. I don't know what this does. Oh, you can stand on boxes. Fair enough. So what is A then? Let's check this out over here. Ooh, this is boarded up with wood. Interesting. Okay, this is what A means. So that lets me get to a new area. There's an elevator. Such a cool game. But that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry for being extremely tired. Sorry for the super long explanation of why this game, or not this game, but this 3D recording I did yesterday is extremely frustrating. But yeah, hopefully I can get some rest tonight. I'm supposed to record a video with a friend. I'm so freaking tired and just completely out of it. Maybe it's not even a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. So, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Talos Principle. Really cool game. I love puzzle games. I'm probably going to keep playing this right now. Probably do better once I don't have to spend energy commentating. But, other than that, goodbye.